which is coming to you from Caravan Salon, Dusseldorf, the largest trade fair for motorhomes, RVs, camping in the world. And today, now I am at the stand of Pössl, as you may be able to see. I'm going to turn the thing around so you don't have to look at me. So we got here Clever Vans, Pössl, Globe Car. I've entitled this video Cheap Campervans, and okay, it's not the cheapest, and to be quite honest, it's not particularly cheap either. There's nothing cheap when it comes to RVs, campers, or anything like that. It's a comparative word, it's an adjective. So I mean, it's like saying, well, what colour is that? Well, it's sort of blue. It's bluish. It's an adjective. It's sort of is it blue? Is it black? And is it, you know, it's comparatively blue. It's bluer than green. So that's the same as what cheap means in circumstances like this. Now, as this is a live broadcast, it gives you your chance to ask questions and for me to take you to where you might want to be. So, or what you want to see. If you've got any requests of anything you might see whilst we're here, then you can actually ask. And as I recall, there was somebody who wanted to see one of the vehicles, so we'll just go over there right now and have a look at it. Now, Pössl started as a company in 1989, and Peter Pössl, and so he's been building since then. I don't know if he's still building the things. I don't know if he's still doing it, but the company now, is based in Munich. I think it also produces only in Germany. I think it might be producing somewhere else as well. But it's got it was using for its death lefts facilities, for example, for its production, and it's quite. It's got a very large amount of vehicles are sold, sort of the cheap and cheerful class. And for example, if we take this vehicle here, this is a Sunny 540. It's on a Citroen, as you can see, and there, if you can understand German, ab means from 29,990, including AC, Klima. Serie means as standard. So it's got a standard, but obviously means driver. So let's have a look at this. We'll just stick the thing around the back. This is a bit easier than what I did last time, which was filming luxury vehicles. That's far more difficult. This vehicle is going to cost that 32,690, but as far as cheap goes, that is rather cheap. And you can see what you got here. Bit of a garage. You can get a bike in there, and you can see people up here opening things. Thank you. And so and it's a normal camper van layout inside. So I'll have to do this in a separate video when there's nobody around, but we can actually look at that. So 540 centimeters, you're going to park it anywhere. So if people say what's the cheapest, well, that could be one of them. One thing you don't want to do though, and I want to make this very clear, that there is an expression in Russian which is the following: I am not so rich as I can afford to buy cheap things. And whereas, for example, I'm not going to hit Pössl so much, but there is one company, there's a company which puts out stuff which is cheap, but the people who buy vans from them find that those vans are constantly in the workshop, or there's something going wrong. So bear that in mind. I mean, a van producer is not just the person who puts the jigsaw together of these parts, which you see here, but is also the person who makes sure, as far as that jigsaw is concerned, that all of these things, they all work together. And if they don't all work together, maybe saying, oh well, Dometic's a good company, Bedford's a good company, you know, things of that nature. These things always work. If they don't all integrate together and work together, then you have a problem. So bear these things in mind. A lot of people complain at the base vehicle, for example. Lots of people complain about Fiat. I don't know why. I think Fiat's quite good, but Citroen here, it's cheaper than a Fiat. even though it comes out the same factory and probably uses the same parts. But oh, hey, look at the colour of that one. It's a nice colour, isn't it? Oh, but look at the price. 75,000. Anyway, so bear those things in mind. So when you think I want a cheap van, don't buy a new van which is cheap. Hello, Annie. Hello. So it also, I mean, another thing was when talking about cheap things, you've got this thing here, Caravan Salon, 42,190. This is a car, right? It's a car. It's got some cushions there. What you can do, and the cushions make a bed. What it can do, of course, is to get one of these kits that goes in the back like this. And you pull out your fridge, you pull out your cooker, you pull out something else that's got something else. Yeah, empty drawer, put your waters in there. That is a conversion kit. And if I come round to the back here in this Vandale, you'll see what I'm referring to. So it's based on the Citroen Space Tourer, 48,000, and that 48,000 includes this kit coming out at the back. There you go. There's your sink. There's your water. There's your fridge. There's your cooker. And can't remember what's down here. Nothing. And the mattress, which is here, folds over the seats. And that for that sort of money, well, I think I'd rather have that sunny van that was up there, to be quite honest. But anyway, that's the way I actually look at things. Things I'm just doing Pössl. I do these other stuff in different videos. 540. So you've got like Ducato, the Citroen comes in 540, so it's 541 centimeter long vans, and it's 50,000 euros this costs, and but for something like that, isn't, you know, a proper camper van, you've got a bed, you've got a sink, so you've got a toilet, isn't that far better? There you are, Toury 540, similar length. And now I was asked though to do also the Globe Scout, so we'll sort of make our way there. Now lots of manufacturers are making their own sort of brands within the brand. So Pössl, which was the cheap one, sort of becomes more expensive. Then you've got Road Car, and then from there they've got Clever or something, Cleverly. Hello, Luis. Hello. And so okay, Road Car here, look, it's got a tent in the roof, but you won't get a tent in the roof for 36,000 euros. 540. They're all sort of using the same sort of kit anyway, bearing that in mind. And right, so anyway, Pössl though has now tried to up its game considerably, and it's now producing much nicer vehicles, I think, and some of them even have sort of little decorative details which are quite unusual. So here, for example, this Concorde here, which is, I don't quite understand why. Concorde is a manufacturer of somewhat expensive vehicles, and the name though is being used in this Pössl. I think Concorde was started up making these sort of Fiat-based, this is a Citroen of course, vehicles, and that's where the name actually comes from. Now, I was asked to go to Globe Car, which I think is over here. I shall show these in more detail at a different time. So it sort of gives you a vague idea. You also get an idea of how many people are here. And Hazmet, hello Hazmet. And Pössl vans. You see how many people are here though. It's okay, it is a Sunday today, and so you can expect there to be, but you know, if I'd wanted to actually go inside the vans and actually film them, then it'd be more difficult. Right, Chris, seeing you here, what was it you wanted? Because I can't remember, unless I've already done it. And sort of take you around. Obviously, I'll publish a video doing this a bit later, but thanks Tenerife, and but the thing is, you can see it now. You can decide if you're going to come here or not. One other thing I want to point out, and this is rather important. You know, there'll be trade fairs in later in Paris, in Brussels, and other places. But what will happen? People make order. But if you want to order at one of these future trade fairs, then you really want to order it now, because the waiting time will be much later. Right. So it was 640 Summit Prime, and I've got to find it now. I should have done this perhaps before. There you go. There's a Globe car. Right. Now, if I knew how to actually ban people, hang on, just a minute. I'm gonna. Right. Right, sorry, so we're now getting people, those that make these rude comments, I can see how to do it, I can ban them. Very big, Selen Allen, where is Mercedes? Oh, Mercedes is in a different position. So, I put up Mercedes yesterday, but I can go back and do a live from Mercedes as well. Right, so what am I looking for? 640 Summit Prime, which comes from Globe Car. Oh dear, I can't find the thing now. I should have done this. I should have prepared this better. Oh, because I have seen the vehicle somewhere. But I'm afraid it looks as though I'm not going to find it right now. Oh dear, bit of bad preparation. Sorry. I should have. But anyway, if it's here, I have genuinely seen it here. So I might just have heard about it and think I've seen it. I shall do a separate video which I'll publish in at a different time. Anyway, so there you have, not entirely a walk entirely around the Pössl. Right, sorry. Hello, Darren, sorry. And right, so I'll take you around to the final bit. I'll take you around to see the clever vans as well. We'll have a look around there. You know, the weather here in Germany, this is the first time I've been here and the weather's been like this, constant rain. And you know, when it's rainy, sort of, because you've got bits of the event which are held outside, and this makes all the difference to the atmosphere. Right, this is Clever Vans, which is another part of Pössl, and so these are even cheaper. Sorry, I'm high to use on this channel. Right, sorry, I was just getting rid of comments rather than thanks Darren. I was getting rid of comments, not banning people, because next time that somebody comes with a vulgar comment, then they will be banned. I think this is part of the problem when you do things which are live. Oh yes, there's a lot more people attending than there were here last year. Yeah, it's completely different. Is Matt Lewis at the show? Matthew asks. No, it's not. If it is, I haven't seen it. But to be quite honest, you know what? I cannot recall having seen Matt Lewis for some time. Am I single? Not currently, I'm not. But we'll see how long that lasts, because women usually dump me quite quickly. Anyway, good. So there's a walk around the Pössl stand here at Dusseldorf. I shall, of course, be showing more from here. Now, tomorrow on the do I want to meet up for a drink? Well yeah. I'm a bit busy, but thanks for the offer, Darren. That's appreciated. Thank you. What drew me to motorhomes? Right, yeah, I can answer that question. Maybe because I've always liked travelling. When I was like 16 years old and I bought a bicycle after hearing of friends talking about going on camping somewhere, and from that moment on, I wanted to travel. So I started with the tent, then I was traveling by train using Interrail cards. Then I was traveling using bought a car, travel like that, and then from there, the next thing that happened was that I started traveling by motorhome. So it all happened in that way. Hello, Johnny. So anyway, right, so there we have the Pössl. So I thought as I'd walked around it quite a few times. Yeah, I'll show you this one here though. I haven't been in here myself yet. This is quite a curious one. It looks like it's a cult US camper that was made from, I think it was 1976, 1983. And I thought it was a Dodge base, and it was lower, but it sort of rather I can't remember the name of it yet, and but it looked somewhat looked like that. Anyway, good. So that's a brief look around here, and what I've got for this evening. You like a karaoke camper? Yeah, well, okay. What I've got for this evening is we'll have a look around the Westfalia vans. Hello, we'll have a look. There's a look around the Westfalia vans that'll be coming out 21:15 my time. And do I do anything extra increase security in the motorhome? Yeah, I do. I know I've got deadlocks on them. I've now got 3 trackers in there. I've got put extra locks on, because you can't just use the things that they you get with them, unless you get one of these exhibition vehicles which has got a stack of extra kit on it. Then I mean the security in most of these vans is not good at all. It's obviously security when you sort of leave it somewhere, you park it somewhere, but I mean normally if you're sleeping in it. Although I mean there have been very famous, well documented attacks using gas, but I think it's I've got a gas alarm in as well, of course. I've got 2 in fact. So yeah, I do take security with a little bit of seriousness. So I'll turn the thing back on me now as I'm coming to an end. So thanks very much for actually being here with me. Third one. Tomorrow I'm going to do at 10 o'clock. Sorry, at 12. Hang on, just a minute. I better get this right. At 12 o'clock my time, right? 12 o'clock my time, doing chausson. And where are the big mobile homes? They're in a different hall. The big ones, I did the luxury ones in the last in the last live broadcast. It was 2 hours ago. So the big ones are in that. Although you can't actually see that. You can't actually see them. Do I use a porta potty? No, they have a proper toilet. I wouldn't want a porta potty. I can only see one using a proper toilet, not a porta potty at all. I just can't. That doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. Have I ever blocked the toilet? No, not in a van. I haven't. No, I've never actually heard that happen, to be quite honest. And I bet it has happened. I'm just saying it's never happened to me. But I actually want to show you a bit later, not in this video, but another video. Okay, blocked a few. Okay, it's never happened to me yet. I want to show you a new toilet concept in a different, but I'm not going to spoil it by telling you what it's going to look like. I'm just going to take it to the toilet and show you. Hello, Paula. So thank you. Okay, so I'm back here at Pössl, and so thanks for watching. Tomorrow live, 12 o'clock. Oh, Darren heard a terrible story about a blocked toilet. Go on then. Just do it in a bag and throw it over the next campsite. Well, yeah, there are people that do that, but I'm sort of flat, posh and upper class, and I actually dump my toilet at the proper place for dumping toilets. Your brother did once at a restaurant, block the toilet. I think might be coming off the subject a bit here. So, okay, thanks for watching. 12 o'clock tomorrow, live broadcast from Chausson, 21:15 my time. and there is a video about Westfalia. Thanks for watching, Cobby, and thanks, Louise. Thanks everyone for watching, and all the best from here, from Dusseldorf. Thanks.